topic is nature of CX bond, that is carbon and halogen bond. Haloalkanes or alkyl halide are very reactive compound. As you know that these are the very reactive compound. The high reactivity of haloalkanes is due to the polarity of C and X bond. The bond formed between C and X is very reactive because of the polarity. The halogen atom, being more electronegative than carbon, pulls the shared pair of electron towards its own side. Thus the shared pair shift towards the halogen atom. This develop a partial negative charge, that is delta minus, on the halogen atom, and the partial positive, that is delta plus charge, on the carbon atom, like this. This is the partial positive charge when it leaves or it just depart from the halogen atom. This is the halogen atom, and X is a halogen. Halogen means fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. These are the halogens. So they have negative charge, or you can say they, because of the opposite charge, they just have polarity between them, and they are very reactive. Presence of partial negative charge on the halogen atom facilitate it to leave the halide, that is X minus ion, on the approach of nucleophilic reagent. Nucleophilic, when more powerful of with as compared to halogen atom, then it occupies its space, because the nucleophile which get attached to it, which get attached to alkyl carbon, so it is more powerful than halogen. So approach nucleophilic reagent, that is why haloalkanes are reactive and can be converted to a large number of compounds with different functional group. Size of the halogen atom increase on moving down the group. Moving down the group means when we move from fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. So moving down the group in the periodic table, therefore fluorine atom is the smallest and the iodine atom the largest. On account of this, the CX bond length increases from nucleus to outermost electron. Thus, because of the orbital increase, so distance from the nucleus to outermost electron is also get increased. So it increases from CF to CI. The bond is like this. This is the CX length, this is the enthalpy, and this is the dipole moment. Now chemical properties of haloalkanes. Haloalkanes have variety of chemical reaction, and almost all classes of aliphatic organic compound can synthesize with the help of haloalkanes. So it is regarded as the valuable and versatile reagent. They have categorized into 5 types. First is nucleophilic substitution reaction, second is elimination reaction, third is reduction reaction, fourth is reaction with metals, fifth is rearrangement reaction. So first we discuss nucleophilic substitution reaction. CX bond in alkyl halide possess a partial positive charge due to greater electronegativity nature of the halogen atom. Therefore electron rich species, that is nucleophile, can attach to haloalkane at the site of carbon atom. If the attacking nucleophile is stronger than the halide ion as compared to halide ion, if the nucleophile is stronger, then nucleophilic substitution reaction take place and halide ion get replaced by the stronger nucleophile. For example, this is the attacking nucleophile NU, and this is the halogen atom. If it is more powerful, then it just attack on the carbon atom of the alkyl group and just take the place of halogen, and just halogen get just departed from the main compound. So SN2 mechanism performed by the primary alkyl halide, that is primary alkane, where the SN1 mechanism performed by the tertiary means SN2 is performed by primary haloalkane and SN1 performed by tertiary haloalkane. Just come to order of reactivity. Order of reactivity of haloalkanes of the order or order of reactivity for the same alkyl group, that is lower the bond energy of the CX bond, greater is the reactivity of the haloalkane. The bond dissociation energy decrease with increase in the size of halogen. For example, it have more reactivity because the size is more as compared to the size of iodide is more as compared to fluorine. Next is order of reactivity for the same halogen atom. For the same halogen atom, reactivity of an alkyl halide depend upon the number of alkyl group attached to the carbon of the CX bond. Higher the number of alkyl group attached to the carbon of the CX bond, greater is the reactivity of haloalkane. This is because alkyl group are electron repelling electron repelling. So the higher the number of the alkyl group, greater the shear pair is there towards the halogen atom and greater is the reactivity of alkyl halide. For example, tertiary alcohol is more reactive because there are more electron and they have repulsion. So they just break easily because of the repulsion. And secondary alcohol as compared to tertiary alcohol have one H bond and two R bond. So there is less electron as compared to tertiary. So they break somewhere they break or somewhat they do not break. Now primary alcohol, they have 2H and one alkyl group. They have very less electrons, so they are stable as compared to both of it. Now order of reactivity toward Sn and Sn2 reaction. So order of reactivity in Sn1 reaction, tertiary is more reactive than secondary than primary. On the contrary, Sn2 order of reactivity is primary alcohol is more reactive as compared to secondary and tertiary. So Sn1 reaction is what? It takes place in two steps. In first step, the alkyl halide ionizes to form the planar carbocation. In second step, the attacking nucleophile attack on the planar carbocation and gives the product. And first step is slow while second step is fast, and first step decided the rate of the reaction. Hence, reactivity of alkyl halide depends upon the stability of the carbocation formed in the reaction. For the different alkyl halide, that is Sn1 reaction followed the same order. For example, this is the halogen and this is the first step, this is the slow step. Now nucleophile attack on it and just take the place of take the place of halogen. So it is forward also and backward also. It take place in two step and it is the fast step. Now Sn2 reaction, it take place in one step. They involve the attack of the nucleophile on the alkyl halide, formation of transition state. This is the transition state when the nucleophile attack on it. So it also attached to the carbon and halogen is also attached to the carbon. Both the this bond is going to be formed and this bond is going to be break because nucleophile take the place of halogen. So this state is known as transition state. Now when nucleophile get attached to the carbon, then halogen atom just leave the carbon. So in the reaction, the reactivity of alkyl halide depend upon the ease, that is comfort, which is the attacking nucleophile can attack on it from transition state, because here the alkyl group are less, only one alkyl group is there, so steric effect is less, so nucleophile get attached to it. So the nucleophile can attack to the transition state. It would be depend upon the steric hindrance. Steric hindrance is what? Crowded by the CH group and getting no place to attack on the atom carbon atom of the alkyl group. If there is alkyl group altogether in both the three bond have alkyl group, so there is the steric effect and steric hindrance or crowded, and nucleophile can't attack to the carbon atom. But here the case is opposite, that is one alkyl group is there and two hydrogen atom is there, so nucleophile easily get attack on the carbon. So higher the number of alkyl group attached to the carbon atom of the CX bond, more the reactivity of alkyl halide towards SN2 reaction. Tertiary alkyl halide contain 3 alkyl group attached to the carbon CX bond, therefore possesses a maximum steric hindrance. This is why tertiary alkyl halide are least reactive in the SN2 reaction. On the other hand, primary alkyl halide possess the least steric hindrance and are most reactive toward SN2 reaction. So my question is for today, what is SN1 and SN2 reaction? Thank you.